Welcome back to Crystal Talks. It is Cynthia and Katie here. We are so excited to be here with you, sharing some witchy crystals with you. Some crystals that are great for magic and shadow work and have some really amazing powers. This particular crystal that we are going to talk about today is has the ability to be a conduit to connect to your guardian angel. What are we talking about, Cynthia?
The oldest stone on Earth, Nuummite.
Such a cool and fabulous stone. It aligns with your root, third eye, and crown chakras, the element of earth. And it aligns with some powerful goddesses, Manat, the Arabian goddess of time, destiny, and death, and Jerbel, the Roman earth mother and goddess of wild animals. Really brings in this magical power with it. And it's the oldest stone, right? Like Cynthia said. However, it was discovered in 1982. So it's a fairly new stone for us that we've discovered. But such an amazing discovery it was, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. So powerful, so very, very powerful.
Cynthia, tell us what some of the benefits of Numite are.
Well, you can get a clue as to the power of this when you know that its nickname is the Sorcerer Stone or the Magician's Stone. It is incredibly high vibrational. It's a very, very protective shield against negative energy, black magic, evil deities, and curses or spells. So right there, that sums it up, and that's just the beginning of how powerful this stone is. It's something that you want to keep around you, but beware when you start using it that the power may be overwhelming. You may have to get used to it gradually, and you will. But if you feel lightheaded, you might want to keep some grounding oils or grounding crystals around you. If you start to, feel a little bit of that, back yourself away from it, and then come back to it, again a little bit later. You will adjust. It bridges the spiritual and the physical realms. Again, very, very powerful. So it provides that channel for higher knowledge and transformational energy. It helps us unlock our third eye and strengthen our intuitive abilities. It aids, as you can imagine, with our communication with those higher realms, your guardian angels, your spirit guides. It's very very good for helping with replenishing your aura, and it clears away in your aura any negative vibrations that you might have picked up. Also, it's a very good luck stone. It increases your frequency of those beneficial synchronicities that happen in our life, and good luck of all kinds. And it's a fabulous source of energy, for working through any great transformation, or just helping you get away from that feeling of exhaustion. Healing, on physical healing, it supports just overall healing everywhere in your body, tissue regeneration of all sorts. It also helps in reducing tension and stress, and it allows for deep sleep. It's also found to be helpful with problems such as diabetes, blood pressure, tinnitus, and nervous system disorders. So there you go. Just bring it on. It'll take care of it.
Lots of magical things coming through. It's really great stone like to meditate with. I do not have a Numite stone, but I am going to get one. So Cynthia, I need one of those. Make sure you get me one of those.
I'm on the search. I want one too.
When you find it, let me know. But it's a great stone to journey through, like self-discovery, through ancient times, through past lives, to kind of receive that wisdom and knowledge, because that knowledge is really magical to hold and to have, and can be really inspiring. Also, it's a stone that you can really hold and allow it to reveal, like the yoga poses or the stretches or the dance moves, or the body movement that is being called to you. It will guide you to access your personal magic. So whatever it kind of, when you hold it, what intuitively comes to you, go with that, because it's guiding you towards accessing your personal magic. So whatever movement it comes up with, whatever intuitive guidance it provides you, it's guiding you towards your inner magic, which is really, really kind of amazing. So how can we use this stone, Cynthia?
Well, part of the way that it does what you were just talking about, it actually strengthens those intuitive messages that you get from your intuition, from your guides, and your angels. So by strengthening that, that's why if you get a message when you've got this around, you should believe it, because it's amping that power so that you can receive that message. So you want to keep it nearby, as Katie said, when you're meditating, or even during sleep. If you find it disrupts your sleep, then maybe put it away until you get a little bit more useful for it. But eventually, it's a good one to have while you sleep, because it does do that stress reduction and also helps strengthen the messages you get during dreams. Um, if you're going through a time of stress or something that's taking a lot of your energy, wear it for that energy boost. Either put it in a pocket, wear it as a piece of jewelry if you can find one. There's not that much out there, but you can find pieces of it. Um, Put it at your desk, whether you're working at home or working in an office. It's going to help you ward off negative energies and the people that are around you that you come into contact with. This is a very supportive stone for fathers, especially single fathers. So it has a very masculine energy. That would be a great gift to give to a father who's struggling. And this is one that's great to use in your roller bottles. If you can find those precious little chips, it would be amazing to mix with some essential oils. So, which of those calls to you, Katie? Anything there?
Oh gosh, I mean, I think it's really cool that it really supports fathers. We don't always see that a lot. And I think that's really cool that it does that. Also the continuous energy thing. Like a lot of times, I don't know about listeners or you, Cynthia, but I feel like I always have so much going on. And so just like something that even if it's in my pocket or if it's nearby, just to use as like a conduit to hold for a couple minutes or something to like really support that continuous flow of energy. Sounds really, really great to me. But I'm also one to connect to angels and spirit guides. So I love that about the stone as well. And Cynthia mentioned like it's a very it's not a common stone. It's a very precious stone. There's not a ton out there. And it actually only comes from this rugged mountain area in Greenland, where it was discovered in 1982, and it's still mined there today. Painstakingly, I read about it. It's not an easy stone to mine. And there is a similar rock that was discovered in Canada and the United States. However, it's only the Greenland variety that has the color developed well enough to be suitable for gemstones. So it only comes from this area in Greenland. It's not easy to mine, which makes it even more uncommonly found. So like when you're looking for it, you really want to make sure you do your research to know that you are getting a genuine Nuummite stone. Because it's not common, which means it's going to be more on the expensive side, and it's not going to be easily found either. So throwing that in there for you guys. Cynthia, tell us what oils we can pair with Nuummite.
Well, again, there's a myriad of oils to choose from. You pick your intention. What of the many benefits of this crystal do you want to focus on? And then that will guide you to the oils that you might start to try using with it. If you're working on your intuition, then clary sage, litsea, or blue tansy would be good ones to start with. If dream recall is the area that you're working in, then clary sage, rose, or sandalwood. Your spiritual connection, if you're trying to deepen that, arbor vitae is great, manuka, sandalwood, are others that you could again start with. Wisdom, that self-wisdom that we were talking about, frankincense or Douglas fir are ones I would recommend. If you're looking for that protection, the spirits, the spells, the evil deities, those kind of things, you're going to get that from the protective blend, from clove, from frankincense, and for juniper berry. Juniper berry, by the way, is great for helping with nightmares, particularly children who have nightmares. If you're looking for a little bit more of that mental clarity that Nuummite is good with, rosemary, lemon, spearmint, or that focus blend are going to be good places to start. The calming, the stress reduction we talked about, those are going to be boosted by lavender, Roman chamomile, patchouli, and sandalwood. Physically, if you're working with blood pressure, lang lang, cypress, or grapefruit are good for those. Tissue, overall tissue generation is going to be boosted by frankincense and the cellular complex, which is that's an amazing blend. So I know you always pick one that you're going to work with, Katie. Which one or two comes up for you today?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I always am intrigued by Manuka. I don't know why. Just something like Manuka honey, Manuka oil, like it always just intrigues me. So I'm gonna go with Manuka, and sandalwood is definitely one of my all-time favorites, as well as frankincense. So maybe some kind of combination of those. Maybe I need some regeneration, some spiritual connection. I was actually just saying this morning, Katie, you need to be meditating more. You've jumped out of your practice a little bit. You can get back into it. So maybe that was my sign to do some more spiritual connection and regeneration with meditation.
I love it.
Yeah. So, like Cynthia said, this is known as the Sorcerer Stone, and a really great mantra to use with it is, I am the sorcerer of my own world. Stepping into that power, that magic that is yours. I'm the sorcerer of my own world. I connect to the magic within me. Really opening yourself up to the magic inside of you. Another great one is, I step into higher frequencies as I awaken to self-develop the inner mystic. We all have that inner mystic, that inner magic, that inner witchy, sorceress in there. And Numite is a great stone to connect to that space within yourself. So highly recommend it. When we find a source, you will definitely hear from us about Numite. And thanks for being here with us today. If you want to grab the PDF, you can just drop a comment below and we will get it right over to you. And we will meet you back here next week with another witchy stone.